Law & Order, weekdays at 4 on MyTV 20 Detroit.
Nightmare Sinema.
Hey, it's Wolfman Max, Nightmare Sinema. Wolfman Mac and your old buddy Boney Bob. Hope you cats are ready for another night of cheesy chills and thrills.
Oh, brother. Listen to Captain Original over there. You know, I bet no other horror host in the history of the world has ever combined the words chills and thrills.
Shush you. Hey, folks, a lot of weird happenings going on tonight. Seems that there's, like, weird lights buzzing around the graveyard outside.
Holy ghost of Sir Graves Ghastly, what was that?
I don't know, Boney, but you know what? I think maybe it was one of those flying saucers that was flying around in the graveyard. Let's go see.
Hold on there, my flea-infested friend.
What?
You've watched how many sci-fi flicks over the years?
I don't know, a few hundred, maybe 1,000. What does that matter? Besides, that's all the movies. That's like TV. This is reality. Anyway, besides, I just got the weird feeling that, I don't know, there's just something weird going on, like something familiar about this. I just can't put my finger on it.
Right. So, let's get this straight. You want to leave our nice, safe projector booth.
Yeah.
To go out there.
Uh-huh.
In the dark.
Right.
To see if a flying saucer has landed.
Exactly.
Yeah. If you think I'm going out there in the graveyard, you are on Wolfsbane. Ha! Over my dead body. So I am not going out there, so forget it. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, darn. Great. Here we are, living out a typical horror movie cliche. The next thing you'll know, you're going to want to separate. Where's my Mac? Hello? Hey, yeah, bad dog. Dumb old werewolf. This reminds me a lot of tonight's movie. While we're out here, what do you say we stop by the old film crypt? That's where we keep these old horror flicks for the drive-in. Hey, Boney. Oh, there you are, fuzzface. Takes for nothing.
What? Oh, relax, would you? I just came by to see what Marcus Gravesley left for us this week. He's out burying the movie we watched last week, so this way nobody will ever be able to see that stinker ever again. He told me you left the film right up here on the shelf. This must be it right here. Oh, yeah, this is a classic right here. The 1959 Golden Turkey Award, Plan 9 from Outer Space. Hey, this one's a great one.
You gotta be kidding me. Voted the worst movie ever?
Oh, yeah, are you kidding me? Hey, this movie is worse than The New Day of the Dead, The Ruins, and Speed Racer combined. Let's get it to the projector room right away.
Can we get something to eat?
Something to eat? Yeah, how's popcorn sound?
Sort of like rain hitting a tent. But what's that got to do with anything?
Oh, boy. Folks, let's get you to the movie. Here we go. It's Ed Wood's Plan 9 from Outer Space.
On Wolfman Max, Nightmare Sinema.
Greetings, my friend. We are all interested in the future, for that is where you and I are going to spend the rest of our lives. And remember, my friend, future events such as these will affect you in the future. You are interested in the unknown, the mysterious, the unexplainable. That is why you are here. And now, for the first time, we are bringing to you the full story of what happened on that fateful day. We are giving you all the evidence based only on the secret testimony of the miserable souls who survived this terrifying ordeal. The incidents, the places. My friend, we cannot keep this a secret any longer. Let us punish the guilty. Let us reward the innocent. My friend, can your heart stand the shocking facts about grave robbers from outer space? All of us on this earth know that there is a time to live and that there is a time to die. Yet death is always a shock to those left behind. It is even more of a shock when death, the proud brother, comes suddenly without warning. Just at sundown, a small group gathered in silent prayer around the newly opened grave of the beloved wife of an elderly man. Sundown of the day, yet also the sundown of the old man's heart. For the shadows of grief clouded his very reason. The funeral over, the saddened group left the graveside. It was when the gravediggers started their task that strange things began to take place.
15-4. Yep, right on schedule. There's the old San Fernando Valley out there now.
You better radio in for landing instructions, Danny.
Right, Jeff. Burbank Tower, this is American Flight 812. Over. Wouldn't surprise me any if he's asleep this time of the morning.
American Flight 812, this is Burbank Tower. If I were asleep, you'd never get on the ground. In your case, maybe I ought to leave you up there for good. Over.
You got me that time, Mac. This is American Flight 812 requesting...
Burbank Tower to American Flight 812. Over. Burbank Tower to American Flight 812. Over.
Holy mackerel.
Burbank Tower to American Flight 812. Are you in trouble?
Trouble?
Take a look for yourself.
What in the world?
That's nothing from this world.
Burbank Tower to American Flight 812. Are you in trouble? Are you in trouble?
Mayday, mayday. Stand by, Burbank Tower.
You suppose the passenger saw it?
I doubt it. Most of them are asleep. But it was quite a jolt, Jeff. I'll check.
Good. We'll get it ready for landing. And keep it quiet until we get instructions.
Right.
Okay, Danny.
American Flight 812, reporting to Burbank Tower. Over.
Did you hear anything?
I thought it did.
Don't like hearing noises, especially when there ain't supposed to be any.
Yeah, sort of spooky-like.
Maybe we're getting old.
Whatever it is, it's gone now.
That's the best thing for us, too. Gone.
Yeah, let's go.
The grief of his wife's death became greater and greater agony. The home they had so long shared together became a tomb, a sweet memory of her joyous living. The sky to which she had once looked was now only a covering for her dead body. The ever-beautiful flowers she had planted with her own hands became nothing more than the lost roses of her cheeks. Confused by his great loss, the old man left that home, never to return again. At the funeral of the old man, unknown to his mourners, his dead wife was watching.
First his wife, then he.
Tragic.
Tell me something. Why was his wife buried in the ground and he sealed in a crypt?
Something to do with family tradition, a superstition of some sort.
Oh.
Well, it's getting dark. Let's be on our way.
Then, as two of his mourners left his final resting place, minutes later, the police, led by Inspector Daniel Clay, arrived at the scene.
Who found them?
The man and girl.
Medical examiner been around yet?
Just left. The morgue wagon ought to be along most any time.
You get their statement?
Yeah, much as we could. They're pretty scared.
Finding a mess like this ought to make anyone frightened. Have one of the boys take the guy and the girl back to town. You take charge.
Okay, Inspector. What are you going to do?
Look around a little.
Pretty dark out there. Once you get beyond the range of those lights, you won't be able to see your hand in front of your face.
I will get one of the flashlights from the patrol car.
Okay, be careful, Clay.
I'm a big boy now, Johnny.
Oh, it looks like a bobcat tore into them.
Yeah. Say, Lieutenant, did you get that funny odor?
How could I miss it?
Burns me up. These things have been seen for years. They're here. It's a fact. And the public ought to know about it.
Last night I saw a flying object that couldn't have possibly been from this planet. But I can't say a word. I'm muzzled by Army brass. I can't even admit I saw the thing.
Sounds like Kay's in trouble.
Bet that apparition we saw had something to do with it. Come on.
Is he dead?
Yeah. He's messed up as bad as those two back there. Suppose that saucer or whatever it was had something to do with this?
Your guess is as good as mine, Larry. One thing's sure. Inspector Clay's dead. Murdered. And somebody's responsible.
You're in charge now, Lieutenant.
Yeah, guess I am. Calvin?
Yes, sir?
Get back up the car and get on the radio. Tell the coroner he's got to make another trip out here.
Well, how about the lab boys?
Well, who do you think we left back up the car? Boy Scouts? Come on, Larry.
Greater love hath no man than to lay down his life for another. It is always difficult to have last words over the grave of a friend. And Inspector Daniel Clay was a friend, a dear friend to me and to all of us. The bell has rung upon his great career. Now we lay him to rest. A rest well deserved, but so premature.
People turning south from the freeway were startled when they saw 3 flying saucers high over Hollywood Boulevard. A woman, startled by the sight in the sky, telephones the police. There comes a time in each man's life when he can't even believe his own eyes. Saucers seen over Hollywood. Flying saucers seen over Washington, D.C. The Army convoy moved into the field. Rockets were quickly set up. Colonel Tom Edwards, in charge of saucer field activities, was to make the greatest decision of his career. He made that decision. Colonel Edwards gave the signal to fire. Swiftly as they had come, they were gone, even to the piercing eye of radar and the speeding jet fighters.
Quite a sight, wasn't it, sir?
Flying saucers, Captain, are still a rumor. Officially.
Get more out of life. Come often and bring your family to our drive-in theater.
We're celebrating over 85 years in business and still giving our customers something to celebrate as well. the everyday guaranteed lowest out-the-door pricing.
Biggest selection of name brand tires. Over 250,000 in stock. Ready for immediate installation.
The best customer service.
And the best automotive services performed by ASE certified technicians using only quality brand name parts.
Over 85 years of making people happy they came in. Trust us, we'll make you happy you came in too. That's a promise.
Bell Tire. MyTV20 and Wallside Windows encourage you to hit the highway Father's Day weekend. Take to the highway with your friends and family. See the Incredible Hulk. Visit the zoo. Or to DTE for John Michael Montgomery. While you're out, enjoy a special Father's Day brunch, Detroit Tiger Baseball at Comerica Park, or a weekend of racing action at Michigan International Speedway. Wherever you choose to go, drive safe and log on to tv20detroit.com for additional events and activities. Brought to you in part by Wallside Windows.
Find your style at Heritage Optical, Detroit's choice for vision care. With a huge selection of fashion and designer frames, Heritage Optical is sure to have the style you're looking for. Coach, Gucci, Sean John, we have it all. And with our full-service eye care, we do it all. Our professionally trained staff will see that you have a great experience from your first exam to your final fitting.
Buy one pair of glasses and get a second pair free.
Come into Heritage Optical today to see why we've been Detroit's first choice for vision care for over 30 years.
Hey, when my ghoul friends and I are hungry, we call Renderoni's Pizza and Deli Company for a signature hand-tossed pizza. Hey, they've got specialty pizzas there you won't find anywhere else, like their Mediterranean, their baked potato, their giant meat monster pizza. Everything at Renderoni's is baked in a real brick oven. Make sure you visit one of their 2 locations in Clarkston or Goodrich today. You know what's really cool about Renderoni's Pizza is they have late hours for us nocturnal creatures, if you know what I mean. So call them for their hours and order a delicious Renderoni's today. Hey gamblers, personalize your next Hold'em game with Detroit Custom Poker Chips. Fill your racks with chips you helped design. Pick a logo, pick an image, pick an important date, pick your nose. Boney, Detroit Custom Poker Chips will put anything you want on high-quality poker chips. And with their quick turnaround on orders, you'll have them in time for any big event. Keep the betting secure with these one-of-a-kind poker chips. Call Detroit Custom Poker Chips at 586-944-5519. Blues Airman Guitars in Garden City is owned by real musicians for musicians. Blues Airman Guitars specializes in cool used guitars, amps, handmade effects pedals, and pickups. Blues Airman Guitars has tons of hard-to-find gear that you'll never find in those evil Empire corporate stores. Guitar lessons are available, and you can bet with 100 years of combined experience, you'll be taught by the best. Located on Ford Road, just east of Merriman in Garden City, Blues Airman Guitars is open weekdays 11 to 8 and Saturday 11 to 5:30. Blues Airman Guitars. Musicians only, no drummers, please.
Good evening and welcome to Inside the Bad Actors Studio. I'm Chet Tetley. Our guest this evening is one of the most incredibly bad actors in the history of cinema, Mr. Tor Johnson. He began as a wrestler in the squared circle and then moved to Hollywood, where his partnership with the legendarily bad Edward D. Wood Jr. produced many tragic disasters, including Bride of the Monster and the 1959 stinker, Plan 9 from Outer Space. And now, a questionnaire by my mentor, Bernard Pivot. What turns you on? What is your favorite word? What is your favorite swear word? Oh, if God exists, what do you want to hear him say? And finally, what is your bliss?
Well, Chet, I'm glad you asked me that. Bliss is so many things to so many different people, but for me, bliss is a warm summer morning. It's kittens playing, it's children on the street. But mostly, Chet, I like to smash the stuffing out of things.
Thank you, Honor, me, sir. Join us next week when our guests will be Charo and Rodan, the flying lizard.
Hey, Hey, hope you're digging tonight's movie, cats. It's Plan 9 from Outer Space. Hey, a little tidbit of information here for you that a lot of people might not know about. But you know, there were a lot of mishaps that happened on the set of this film. And I'm not talking about the obvious bloopers that you see. But what a lot of people don't realize is that Bela Lugosi died before much of this movie was even filmed. A lot of this stuff that you see Bela Lugosi on is just stock footage. In fact, Ed Wood went out and gave a crack at Ed Wood's wife's chiropractor. Yeah, pretty sure that's it. Get it? Chiropractor? That was a joke. Anyway, so the chiropractor, when you see him on the scene, that's usually when Bela Lugosi comes out and they make you think it's him. But it's really Tom Mason, the chiropractor, and he's got the cape over his face like this, and they hide his face. So there you go. Little tidbit there for you for Plan 9 from Outer Space. Let's get you back to this horrible movie. It's Wolfman Max, Nightmare Cinema. Bye!
What will their next move be?
Your space commander has returned from Earth.
Send him in. You have your report?
We had to pull in here to Space Station 7 for regeneration. We're returning to the planet Earth immediately thereafter.
What progress has been made?
We contacted government officials. They refuse our existence.
What plan will you follow now?
Plan 9. It's been absolutely impossible to work through these Earth creatures. Their soul is too controlled.
Plan 9. Ah, yes. Plan 9 deals with the resurrection of the dead. Long-distance electrode shot into the pineal and pituitary glands of recent dead. Have you attempted any of this plan as yet?
Yes, Excellency.
How successful has it been?
We have risen too so far. We shall be just as successful on more.
The living, they have no suspicion of your movements?
We had to dispose of one policeman. However, none of those risen have been seen. At least not by anyone who still remains alive.
It's too bad it must be handled this way. But it must. Those who we take from the grave will lead the way for our other operations.
Yes, Excellency.
Continue on. Report to me in 2 Earth days.
I feared His Excellency wouldn't take our report this well.
Well, had he been dealing with our own people, his reaction would have been completely different. He understands the difficulties of the Earth race.
What do you think will be the next obstacle the Earth people will put in our way?
Well, as long as they can think, we'll have our problems. But those whom we're using cannot think. They are the dead, brought to a simulated life by our electrode guns. You know, it's an interesting thing when you consider the Earth people who can think are so frightened by those who cannot, the dead. Well, our ship should be regenerated. We better get started.
I still think you ought to go in town and stay with your mother until I get back.
This is our home, and nothing's going to take me from it. Besides, most men try and keep their wives from going home to Mama.
That's not the point.
That's all the point there's going to be. Now toddle off and fly your flying machine, darling. But if you see any more flying saucers, will you tell them to pick another house to buzz? Be careful. Don't worry about me.
Oh, you're the only thing I do worry about. Oh, forget about the flying saucers. They're up there. But there's something in that cemetery. And that's too close for comfort.
The saucers are up there. And the cemetery's out there. But I'll be locked up in there. Now, off to your wild blue yonders.
You promise you'll lock your doors immediately?
I promise. Besides, I'll be in bed before half an hour is gone, with your pillow beside me.
My pillow?
Well, I have to have something to keep me company while you're away. Sometimes in the night when it does get a little lonely, I reach over and touch it. Then it doesn't seem so lonely anymore.
A crazy kid. I do love you, darling. See you Thursday.
Goodbye, honey.
You know I'm not leaving here until you're locked safely inside.
All right, darling. If you're especially nice, I may even lock the side door.
And be sure you keep the yard lights on.
You're mighty silent this trip, Jeff.
Hmm?
You haven't spoken 10 words since takeoff.
I guess I'm preoccupied, Danny.
We've got 33 passengers back there that have time to be preoccupied. Flying this flybird doesn't give you that opportunity.
I guess you're right, Danny.
Paula?
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong between you two.
Oh, no, nothing like that. Just that I'm worried, she being there alone and those strange things flying over the house and those incidents in the graveyard these past few days. It's just got me worried.
Well, maybe they haven't figured out those crazy skybirds yet, but I give you 50 to 1 odds the police have cleared up that cemetery thing by now.
I hope so.
If you're really that worried, Jeff, why don't you radio in and find out? Mac should be on duty at the field by now. He could call Paul and relay the message to you.
Hi, Edie.
Hi, Silence. I haven't heard a word from this end of the plane since we left the field.
I've just been giving himself and me a study in silence.
You boys aren't feuding.
No, Edie, nothing like that.
Hey, Edie, how about you and me balling it up in Albuquerque?
Albuquerque? Have you read that flight schedule, boy?
What about it?
We land in Albuquerque at 4 a.m. That's strictly a 9 o'clock town.
Well, I know a friend that'll help us.
Let's have the problem first. Huh, Danny?
Oh, he's worried about Paula.
I read about that cemetery business. I tried to get you kids not to buy too near one of those things. We get there soon enough as it is.
He thought it'd be quiet and peaceful there.
No doubt about that. It's quiet, all right, like a tomb. I'm sorry, Jeff. That was a bad joke. Say, I almost forgot what I came in here for. How's the coffee situation?
That's for me.
It sure wouldn't hurt a thing, Edie.
Okay, be right back. And say, Jeff, make that call to Mac.
Nah, not only she throw cold water on my Albuquerque plan, but now she's repeating herself. How about that Albuquerque ball?
I can't resist your charm, Danny boy.
Residents near the cemetery paid little attention to the blast of thunder and the flash of lightning. But from the blast arose the moving figure of the dead old man.
Hello? Who? Mac? Well, hi, Mac. Sure, I'm all right. I just fell asleep. Tell Jeff I'm all right. Okay, Mac. Thanks for calling. Good night.
Mrs. Trent! Mrs. Trent! What's wrong?
I'm just a hard hand just like you.
What do you suppose that noise was?
Whatever it was, it's no more strange than the other things happening around this cemetery.
Spirits like old Farmer Calder talked about.
Well, maybe.
The only spirits he saw tonight were those I smelled on his breath.
Well, don't forget, Miss Trent claims to have seen them, too. She didn't have anything on her breath.
She was hysterical.
Well, true, she was frightened and in a state of shock. But don't forget that torn nightgown and the scratched feet.
Yeah, I hadn't thought of that. Guess that's why you're a detective lieutenant and I'm still a uniformed cop.
Sometimes it's only the breaks, Larry. Meantime, let's get going. Lieutenant, did you hear that?
How could we help it?
It sure was strange. Know what it was?
No more than you do.
If we're in for orders, I get out of here right now. It was a saucer.
A flying saucer? What makes you say that?
Do you remember the noise we heard the other night?
We were knocked to the ground. How could I forget?
Exactly. But you're not remembering that sound.
There you're wrong, Lieutenant. I'm with the fact the sound is similar, but what about the blinding light?
Well, haven't you heard? And many times the saucer hasn't had a glow. Or a light of any kind, for that matter.
That proves it. What next, Lieutenant?
Maybe this doesn't mean much, but Jamie and me found a grave that looks like it's been busted into.
What? Where?
Why, what?
Come on, man, out with it. We haven't got all day to waste.
Oh, just over there beyond the crib.
All right, show us the way.
Look, here it is, Lieutenant.
It's been broken into, all right.
Strange. If someone had broken in, the dirt should be piled up here somewhere. It looks like it's fallen into the grave.
Larry, you'll be out of uniform before you know it.
Do we have the right to look down there, Lieutenant?
Technically, no.
No?
Well, this spot looks familiar, though. Well, we shouldn't investigate any further without the permission of next of kin.
Let's go get it.
How? I see what you mean. The gravestone's down there.
Well, let's go down and find out whose grave it is.
How?
By going down and finding out.
Are you sure you mean that, Lieutenant?
If I didn't mean it, I wouldn't have said it. Scared?
Well, why do I always get hooked up with these spook details? Monsters, graves, bodies. Oh, all right. Casket's here, but nobody's in it.
Can you read the name on the casket?
It's too dark. Give me a flashlight.
How about a match?
We sure can try it. Let me have them.
Okay.
It's Inspector Clay's grave, but he ain't in it.
You ever been to Hollywood?
Oh, a couple of times, a few years ago.
You're going to be there in the morning. Just a few minutes from Hollywood, in the town of San Fernando, reports have come in of saucers flying so low the exhaust knocked people to the ground. There have even been stated claims of saucer landings. Major Carlson will replace you while you're out there. You're the best man for the job of attempting to contact them. Find them, Colonel. See what in hell it is they want.
All right, sir.
These are confidential reports, Colonel. Read them over carefully on the plane. Turn them over to intelligence when you get to Los Angeles. They'll have further orders for disposition.
Yes, sir.
Colonel Edwards?
Yes, sir.
Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Dog days, hot dog days, that is, somehow have a way of turning out to be fun days. The pop and sizzle of the juicy meat seems to say, come and get me, I'm done to a turn. Yep, hungry or not, it's hard to resist the tantalizing aroma and taste appeal of a sizzling hot dog. The nice part of it is, there's one waiting for you right now at the refreshment stand.
Nightmare Sinema.
Hi, friends. Chan Whitey for Crest Lincoln Mercury. Remember, every car goes through a 115-point check. How about this 01 Chevy Extreme? Buy for $69.95 or drive for only $143 a month. $178 a month for an 02 Saturn? This is with no money down. It's unheard of. And an 05 Chevy, drive for only $223 a month, no money down. Come on over to Sterling Heights.
Crest Lincoln Mercury in Sterling Heights, your used car supercenter with a huge selection of cars and trucks. Shop 24/7 at CrestLM.com. That's CrestLM.com.
Get the girls together and see a chick flick with some action, adventure, and sci-fi. Catch the sneak peek of Wanted, courtesy of Check Smart in Livonia and MyTV20. Wanted stars Angelina Jolie as the superpowered assassin Fox, who transforms a nobody into an unparalleled enforcer of justice. From June 14th through the 18th, Check Smart, located on the corner of Plymouth Road and Farmington in Livonia, will have passes available to the sneak peek of Wanted. Join MyTV20 in the fight against breast cancer. Learn the facts, then enjoy the fiction.
That was DC, and you shook me all night long. And baby, it is hot, 76 degrees, sun shining, birds are singing. What a day. I am Randy in the afternoon. People, if you have not been outside, you better get there, because they don't make days better than this. An absolutely glorious, sun-soaked afternoon in store, and coming up next, another 10 in a row right here.
What page is going to keep you up all night? Rediscover your love in a Lover's Lane store, catalog, or visit us online.
Be a part of the new fitness and dance craze sweeping the world. Welcome to World of Pole. World of Pole delivers everything you need for a party where you and your friends can let loose, have fun, and become empowered. Our popular pole dancing classes help women release their inner goddesses, and our pole home fitness classes are perfect for body toning and shaping. Expert instructors will have you dancing like never before. No matter your age or fitness level, there's a World of Pole class perfect for you. Book a party today. 734-306-0909.
Hey, car buffs, if you want to find out where the thousands of car shows, swap meets, and cruise nights are all year round, you have to subscribe to the Cruise News Magazine. Hey, the Cruise News Magazine is for all you cats that dig those classic cars. Why, the Cruise News Magazine will take you to great places where you can meet new friends, lose weight, make tons of money. Nah, just kidding, the last two. But seriously, you have to subscribe to the Cruise News Magazine. Hey, for Nightmare Cinema viewers, you can pick up 13 issues of Cruise News for only $17. So call them right now. It's 586-826-8989. Or visit their website. It's right here, cruisenews.com. Hey, Boney Bob, it's summertime. You know what that means.
Schools and bikinis?
No, Boney, 4th of July. And Commonwealth Fireworks and Model Rockets can help you put a bang into any family event and help you celebrate in good old American fashion. You gotta see their huge showroom on Dix Toledo Road in Southgate and choose fireworks from Black Cat, Brothers, Winda, and more. Great fun for the entire family. Here's their website. Go visit them there or give them a call. Find out what kind of spark they can help put into your next family event. Hey, just remember, you gotta be 18 and have ID to buy fireworks.
Look, a human burial ground.
Do you think we should land?
No way.
So wait, you're telling me you want to land on the White House lawn?
How about you? We can't get past the farm without you examining the cows.
That was one time.
Okay, we'll land.
Did you say we're going to land?
Yes.
Why, did somebody see some cows?
Move.
Hope you're still awake for Nightmare Cinema. Yeah, I have no idea where Wolfman Mac is, but you have got Plan 9 from outer space. Oh, well. Look who's here. Leaving me all alone out there in that graveyard.
Boney Bob, be quiet, will you? Look, I had to go out and find some flying saucers out there in the graveyard. The thing is that I didn't find any flying saucers, but what I did find was their evil plans to ruin the Earth. Look at this. It's their notebook of evil plans, Boney Bob. Check this out. Plan 1 from outer space. All right, ready for this? Ring doorbells on Earth and run away. Plan 2 from outer space. Steal one sock out of every sock drawer. Knew it. Plan 3 from outer space. New Coke. Plan 4, infomercials, potholes, Rubik's Cube, boy bands. Plan 8 from outer space. Reality TV. Plan 9. Plan 9 from outer space, Boney Bob. Get this. Make a movie so bad that it will warp the minds of all the stupid people of Earth.
Oh, boy. That last one sounds pretty bad. Wonder what could be worse than that.
Okay. You want to know what could be worse than that? I'll tell you what could be worse than that. Plant 10 from outer space. That's what. Check this out.
Ah! Oh, I think I need a Creepy Clyde cartoon to get that horrifying image out of my head.
That's a great idea, Boney Bob. Hey, everybody, here's our #1 partner in slime, Creepy Clyde. Take it away, Torg.
Creepy Clyde, what is wrong? You look so distressed.
Oh, I am, Madam Nina. As you know, every show we feature a Creepy Clyde cartoon. But I forgot which cartoon we're supposed to show.
Oh, not to worry. The crystal knows everything. Oh, Creepy Clyde, there's your cartoon now.
It's Spooky Town.
It's Spooky Town.
Spooky Town.
My personal favorite.
Really?
I'd like to live in Spooky Town, where all the leaves are colored brown. Soon as they grow, they all fall down in spooky town, where every porch has pumpkins there. I like the faces that they wear, though every pumpkin wears a frown in spooky town. Spooky town, spooky town, that's where I'd like to be. Spooky town, an eerie community, where every house is painted blue, all up and down each avenue, and every house is so run down in spooky town. I'd like to live on Spooky Street and say hello to those I meet under a moon that's big and round in spooky town. Spooky town, that's where I'd like to be. Spooky town, an eerie community, where branches tap on your window. Sit back and watch as your weeds grow. The wind, it makes a scary sound in spooky town. I'd like to live in spooky town, where all the leaves are colored brown. Soon as they grow, they all fall down in spooky town. In spooky town. In spooky town.
We are ready to report, Excellency.
You are many days late.
It was unavoidable. We tried to transmit via televisor, but atmospheric conditions made transmission impossible.
You should have transmitted as soon as conditions permitted.
I thought time was of the essence. Suspicion has fallen upon our movements. Our ships have been viewed near the point of operations.
And what has this added time gained, Eros?
We have successfully risen 3 of the dead ones.
Permit me to see one.
Bring in the big one. Use your small electrode gun.
I have taken 2 ships from your command.
But that will leave only my ship.
It is necessary that you continue your mission alone. I have need of your other ships elsewhere. Even though you have risen 3 of the Earth's dead, the plan is far from successful. And you, Eros, must prove it an operational success before more time, energy, ships, and your countrymen may be spent on it.
We will not fail. Everything is on our side.
Not everything. You do not have the live Earth people. You reported that your ship was viewed at the scene of your present operations.
That is correct.
They have been viewed many times, but not at the scene of operations. Something must be done about that.
Stop him, Tanner. He's close enough. Turn off your electrode gun. No! No! Stop him, Tanner!
I can't get it. It's jammed.
Grab him, you fool!
Drop the gun to the floor, Tanner. The metal will break contact.
That was too close.
Yes. Bring the giant here that I may get a better look at him. Yes, he's a fine specimen. Are they all this powerful on planet Earth?
This one is an exception, Excellency.
What are the other 2 like?
One is a woman, the other an old man.
An old man, you say?
Yes, Excellency.
This gives me a plan. Put the big one away.
Pick up your electrode gun. Make sure it's in working order before pointing it at him.
Automated jam seems to have been cleared by the fall.
Take him back to the ship.
The old one must be sacrificed. Re-land on Earth. Send the old one to enter a dwelling. Then cut the electrokinetic and turn on your ship's decomposure ray. The result will astound those watching. Astound them enough to delay their intention until you have gained your other recruits from the cemetery.
Yes, Excellency. It'll be done.
Report to me when this has been accomplished. Heroes, the Earth people are getting closer to that which we fear. Since they will not listen or respect our existence, they cannot help but believe our powers when they see their own dead walking round again, brought about by our advancement and such things. As soon as you have enough of the dead recruits, march them on the capitals of the Earth. Let nothing stand in your way. Their own dead will be used to make them accept our existence and believe in that fact.
Oh, no! This alien invasion is out of control!
Oh, Boney, Bob, I think we're doomed.
This is the end of the world. Whatever are we going to do?
I have no idea. Oh, wait. I got an idea. Hang on, Seven. Real quick. Yeah, here they are. I've been running around with these in my pocket all day. All right, come here, you little aliens. Ah, I got you. Oh, no, I missed this one. Here it comes again. Yeah. All right, hold on a second. That's a great thing about these Ed Wood movies, Boney Bob. All the flying saucers are tied up by strings. You can see them. Look at that.
Oh, boy. If that ain't the stupidest thing I ever seen. Back to the movie, folks.
Colonel, I've been out here so often, you think I've taken a lease on this place.
Not a long lease, I hope.
I see what you mean. But you know, I can't help but feel the answer's out here somewhere.
Is the girl safe?
Mrs. Trent, you better stay with the car.
Stay here alone? Not on your life.
Modern women.
Yeah, they've been that way all down through the ages, especially in a spot like this.
Calvin.
Yes, sir.
Stay with Mrs. Trent.
All right, Lieutenant.
Now, you stay close to the officer, honey.
I'd feel safer with you.
Now, the lieutenant knows best.
Well, I don't like it, but I guess there isn't much I can do about it.
You have a gun?
No.
You know how to use one?
After 4 years in the Marine Corps?
Here.
You think we'll need these?
You never tell. Let's get going.
They'll discover our ship soon.
You going to let them find us?
It's the only way. These are the same men who have been so close so often. They must be halted before they can inform others about us.
But there were others in the car.
They'll be taken too. Send the big one for the girl and the policeman. I'll turn on the dictorobatary so we may converse with them.
Maybe we're barking up the wrong tree.
One thing a policeman learns, Mr. Trent, is patience.
Where's that burn spot you mentioned?
Right over there. Look. We'll investigate, but move carefully.
moment or two more, and you will be the first live Earth people ever to enter a celestial ship.
Hey, somebody's crazy. Papa goes the weasel. Everybody knows the weasel blows. But popcorn, she pops real good. I eat popcorn. Everybody eats popcorn. She tastes real nice. Get yourself some now at our refreshment stand.
Turn your unwanted gold into cash. Book your gold party today. It's a great way to raise money.
I turned in all my junk jewelry, and look what I got.
I made a lot of money, and I had a great time.
We pay the highest prices. Don't delay. Call the Gold Refinery today. Call 1-888-5-SELL-YOUR-GOLD. Host a party and receive 15% commission in cash.
Have fun and earn a lot of extra money.
Here's the Italian Motor Stallion.
At Motor City Auto Auction, we have clean, sexy cars below wholesale prices. And believe me, my $1,500 car looks great.
Choose from over 300 vehicles each week or preview all our inventory online. Now offering on-site financing and extended warranties on all vehicles.
Come see me, the Italian Motor Stallion, this Monday at Motor City Auto Auction, where we're smashing prices.
Motor City Auto Auction on Groesbeck, north of 13 Mile and Fraser. 586-285-9500.
MyTV20 congratulates all the 2008 grads. Upload your pictures or videos at tv20detroit.com and you'll receive a certificate of recognition from MyTV20. Congrats to the grads. You did it.
I'm Mark Bernstein.
I'm Richard Bernstein.
I'm Beth Bernstein.
Let us help you.
Do you suffer from painful, irritating hemorrhoids? You are not alone. 80% of Americans suffer from hemorrhoids. Now you can join the thousands who have found immediate relief with a painless, non-surgical treatment that doesn't put you out of commission, requires no anesthesia, and produces immediate relief from the bleeding, itching, and discomfort associated with hemorrhoids. The Hemorrhoid Relief Center's doctors utilize new state-of-the-art technology that will get you back to work the same day. This simple in-office procedure can start changing your life. Don't suffer any longer. Call and schedule an appointment today.
Hey guys and ghouls, Wolfman Mac here to remind you that for 25 years now, music lovers from all over Metro Detroit have been going to one place and one place only to get the best in new and used vinyl, CDs, video games, and DVDs, not to mention great retro collectibles. And that place is Flipside Records in Clawson. To celebrate being a family-owned record and collectible shop for over 25 years, Flipside Records is offering lots of great clearance specials. Hey, I'm here to tell you the prices at Flipside Records are already fantastic, but they're going to take extra special care of Nightmare Sinema viewers. So if you're serious about music, you're looking for something on the flip side of those big box stores, take a trip to Flipside Records in Clawson on 14 Mile and take home a little sound of Detroit. Flipside Records, 248-585-4090.
We've made it easy for you to get a quality cell phone. NoCreditPhones.net. No credit check required. No credit card needed. Everyone is approved. No deposit needed. Anytime minutes with free nights and weekends starting at 7 p.m. Free nationwide long distance, not regional. Free in-network roaming, unlimited talk and text available. Your phone will be shipped lightning fast. NoCreditPhones.net. That's NoCreditPhones.net.
Whether you're looking for superheroes, horror, or sci-fi, Detroit Comics in the heart of Ferndale has what you need. They've got the best comics from Marvel and DC and the Independents, the hippest toys and action figures, and the best selection of graphic novels. Not to mention the coolest clothes and the awesome Artomat. And right now, get 40% off all manga. That's Detroit Comics on Woodward Avenue in Ferndale, open 7 days a week. Call 248-548-COMX or visit them on the web at DetroitComics.com.
Welcome to Wolfman Mac Nightmare Sinema on my TV20.
Wow. Boy, how can anything that big hide for so long a time? Never heard metal sound like that before. What do you see? Only my reflection. Must be some kind of one-way glass.
I wonder how you get into this thing.
I'm not sure I want to find out.
They're just outside. You can open the outer hatch now.
Look out! You going in that thing?
That's what we're here for.
I don't know. The way these things speed around, we might just get in there and off it goes.
That's a chance we take.
Well, I took a chance on those earlier airplanes. Might just as well see what the inside of one of these looks like. Got your guns ready? I'll tell you one thing. If a little green man pops out of me, I'm shooting first and asking questions later.
We're in the outer chamber now. Heroes, do we have to kill them?
Yes.
Seems such a waste.
Well, wouldn't it be better to kill a few now than, with their meddling, permit them to destroy the entire universe?
You're always right, Eros.
Of course. But those are not my words. Those are the words of the ruler.
You two stay right where you're at.
We will do as you command. For the moment.
No for the moment about it. You just do as I tell you.
You do not need guns.
Maybe we think we do.
They would be of no use to you now.
They've been mighty useful before on flesh and blood. And you two look like you've got a lot of both.
True. They would be effective upon us. If you were to have the opportunity to use them.
Mister, if you don't get away from that control board, I'll show you just how effective they can be.
Shall we talk now or wait? Your friends will be here shortly.
What friends?
Those you left at the vehicle.
If you've done anything to Paula...
Take it easy, Mr. Trent. Oh, I assure you no harm has come to her. Would you like to see?
Next time you try that, I won't aim at the board.
You're a headstrong young man. I was only going to turn on the televisor so you could see her movements.
Go ahead, my friend, but move very carefully.
She's only fainted.
You fiend.
I? A fiend? I am a soldier of our planet. I? A fiend? We did not come here as enemies. We came only with friendly intentions. To talk. To ask your aid.
Our aid?
Yes. Your aid for the whole universe. But your governments of Earth refused even to accept our existence. Even though you've seen us, heard our messages, you still refuse to accept us.
Why is it so important that you want to contact the governments of our Earth?
Because of death. Because all you of Earth are idiots.
You just hold on, Buster.
No, you hold on. First was your firecracker, a harmless explosive. Then your hand grenade. They began to kill your own people a few at a time. Then the bomb. Then a larger bomb. Many people are killed at one time. Then your scientists stumbled upon the atom bomb. Split the atom. Then the hydrogen bomb, where you actually explode the air itself. Now you can brings the total destruction of the entire universe served by our sun. The only explosion left is the solar night.
Why, there's no such thing.
perhaps to you, but we've known it for centuries. Your scientists will stumble upon it as they have all the others. But the juvenile minds which you possess will not comprehend its strength until it's too late.
You're way above our heads.
The solaranite is a way to explode the actual particles of sunlight.
Why, that's impossible.
Even now, your scientists are working on a way to harness the sun's rays. The rays of sunlight are minute particles. Is it so far from your imagination they cannot do as I have suggested?
Why, a particle of sunlight can't even be seen or measured.
Can you see or measure an atom? Yet you can explode one. A ray of sunlight is made up of many atoms.
So what if we do develop this solanite bomb? We'd be even a stronger nation than now.
Stronger. You see? You see? Your stupid minds. Stupid. Stupid.
That's all I'm taking from you.
Get back here, you jerk! Let him finish.
It's because of men like you that all must be destroyed. Headstrong, violent, no use of the mind God gave you.
You talk of God?
You also think it impossible that we too might think of God? You, who wear the uniform of your country. You see, I wear the uniform of my country. Yes, we've had to use drastic means to get to you, but you left us no alternative. When you have the solaranite, you have nothing. Nor does the universe.
You speak of solaranite, but just what is it?
Take a can of your gasoline. Say, this can of gasoline is the sun. Now, you spread a thin line of it to a ball, representing the earth. Now, the gasoline represents the sunlight, the sun particles. Here we saturate the ball with the gasoline, the sunlight. Then we put a flame to the ball. The flame will speedily travel around the earth, back along the line of gasoline to the can, or the sun itself. It will explode this source and spread to every place that gasoline, our sunlight, touches. Explode the sunlight here, gentlemen. You explode the universe. Explode the sunlight here, and a chain reaction will occur direct to the sun itself and to all the planets that sunlight touches, to every planet in the universe. This is why you must be stopped. This is why any means must be used to stop you. In a friendly manner, or as it seems, you want it.
He's mad.
Mad? Is it mad that you destroy other people to save yourselves? You have done this. Is it mad that one country must destroy another to save themselves? You have also done this. How then is it mad that one planet must destroy another who threatens the very existence?
That's enough!
In my land, women are for advancing the race, not for fighting man's battle. Life is not so expansive on my planet. We don't cling to it like you do. Our entire aim is for the development of our planet.
What happened to you?
How come you're all alone? I asked for lots of help.
You sounded drunk or something on the radio.
I didn't see it with my own eyes. I'd never believe it.
Believe what?
It was horrible. And he almost broke my shoulder.
Look, what are you trying to say? If you don't make sense, we'll never get to the bottom of this. Now, who slugged you?
Inspector Clay.
What?
It was Clay, all right. Only not like we remembered him. Well, his grave was busted into, wasn't it?
Next, you'll tell me you saw skeletons.
We did, earlier.
Now I know you're off your rocker.
All of us saw it. The lieutenant, the colonel, everybody.
Where's the lieutenant now?
We've got to find him. Mrs. Trent is gone. I was left here to guard her. But Clay showed up and put me out of the running. And the second time tonight, and I'm getting darn tired of it.
Which way were they going?
Off That way.
Come on.
And then one day it could all be gone. One big puff of smoke and ball of fire. All that out there. The stars, the planets, all just an empty void.
You two had better come along with us.
Come with you? Where?
The police station.
So it seems you think you have the upper hand. Look out that window.
Jeff.
She is unarmed. But he would kill in seconds if I so choose.
Let's get out of here.
Got stuff pulling on me. I'm itching all over.
Yeah.
More than usual, I mean.
I bet you it's all from the Husky Railroad. I mean, who's the deal to land here in the first place?
Hey, what's that?
Nothing. Just fly the ship. You're all stupid.
My hands are sticky, and as I look down, I can see dark, molten something splashed on the sunshine yellow tile. Deep, sticky, and maroon. I think it should seep into the cracks, but it doesn't.
A stabbing for Sadie. Ask for it at Borders and Barnes & Noble. Buy it at Amazon.com or from the publisher's website. But don't miss this amazing book.
Hey, cats, it's Wolfman Mac and Boney Bob. We're taking a tour of the world of pizzas. Seems everywhere we travel, though, we keep running into airport muscle. Hello, gents. What can I do for you?
So you have his shots?
Yeah, all his papers are in order. Anything you declare?
Yeah, we got a couple of Cuban cigars.
Shut up, Boney. No, nothing to declare.
We're gonna need to see your passport.
Hey, no problem, guys. I got a couple of great passports here for you. Hey, check this out. This is Passport Pizza and Ribs. Look at this. Hey, they not only have great tasting pizza, but we're talking about great salads, sticks, ribs, chicken, and more. They've got weekly specials all the time at Passport Pizza and Ribs in Centerline. Go ahead, gents, dig in. There's nothing like this in the whole world. And trust me, Boney, Bob, and I have been all over the place. Yeah, dig in. You can get Passport Pizza and Ribs in any topping. You fellas enjoy that pizza. Boney, Bob, and I are off to Canada, eh?
Oh, I'll be all right. Take care of the others.
Your men have felled the big one. This could only happen because the electrode ray is off. He'll walk again when I turn it on.
Hold it. Right there. Suppose the lieutenant and the others are in that thing.
Well, supposing there are Martians or something in there.
Come on, let's go. Open up in there. Open up. Get that door open. Colonel, I wouldn't know one switch from another.
Hold on to him, Eros. I'll have the ship in the air in a minute.
Get out of here, Jeff. The ship's on fire. Oh, I wonder if that's the last we'll see of them. Perhaps. But sooner or later, there'll be others. Look!
Have they caught that woman? That thing yet?
Hey, that's right. There's another ghoul running loose.
And it's my guess that she'll look like him.
With the ship and the ray gun gone, they have no control. We gotta hand it to them, though. They're far ahead of us.
My friend, you have seen this incident based on sworn testimony. Can you prove that it didn't happen? Perhaps on your way home, someone will pass you in the dark, and you will never know it, for they will be from outer space. Many scientists believe that another world is watching us this moment. We once laughed at the horseless carriage, the airplane, the telephone, the radio, and even television. And now some of us laugh at outer space. God help us in the future.
I was going to use a gas can to burn up the spaceships in the atmosphere of space, until I remembered there isn't any atmosphere in space. Well, that's Edward logic for you.
Yeah, you got that right, Boney Bob. Man, that was the lamest alien invasion movie ever. I should know. I saw Battlefield Earth.
Hey there, Morgus Gravesley. Since we barely survived this little cheese fest, what you got in store for us next week?
So, let's find out what we're going to show you next week, shall we? Oh, come on now, Boris. It's that good. Ugh, none of our movies are worth fighting over. Let's see. Here you go.
There's no doubt a comet or a meteor.
No, it seemed to be a drill-shaped thing.
Oh, come now.
Time will tell, Dr. Mason. We can only wait and wonder.
I have found evidence of intelligent beings on this planet.
Of what concern are foreign beings?
Of none to you, Thor.
You have concern for foreign beings over our mission to locate grazing land for our Gargan herds? Soon this planet will be covered with full-grown Gargans. When we return to our planet, the High Court may well sentence you to torture.
Hello. You've come to see our room for rent?
Hi there. Who's the stranger?
I talked Derek into coming along.
You are not familiar with the focusing disintegrator ray?
The what?
Hey, that's a great one, Morgus. Well, folks, that's going to do it for us tonight here at the Old Haunted Drive-In. Looks like the ghosts are closing things down in the concession stand. The zombie janitors are sweeping up all the popcorn. The Motor City Haunt Club and the Just Hearsin' Around Hearst Club are leaving right now, and we're going to close things up here ourselves. But we'll see you next time here at Wolfman Mac's Nightmare Cinema. Hey, stay creepy.
The previous program was a paid program. Views and opinions expressed during the program are not necessarily those of TV 20 Detroit.